Nigerian Army has announced that the soldiers killed in the Awka community in Delta State will be buried on Wednesday, March 27th at the National Cemetery, Abuja. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, President Tinubu is set to introduce the Nigeria Values Charter, representing a social contract between the nation and its citizens. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, announced this during the inauguration of the National Spokespersons Summit in Abuja. The charter, to be launched later this year, includes the Nigerian Promise and the Citizen Codes, each with 7 pillars. It aims to define and reinforce the national value system, with the government intending to incorporate these values into educational policies. The summit, themed Change Narrative, Change Society, gathers spokespersons from various sectors to discuss transforming communication in Nigeria to create a cohesive national identity. At number 2, the Nigerian Army has announced that the soldiers killed in the Awka community in Delta State will be buried on Wednesday, March 27th at the National Cemetery, Abuja. This was disclosed in a statement posted on the Nigerian Army's X handle. President Tinubu has approved a befitting burial and posthumous national honors for the slain soldiers, expressing condolences to their families and pledging that their sacrifices would not be in vain. The soldiers were killed while on a peacekeeping mission in Delta State, and the Army has denied any reprisal action against the Awka community, stating that arrests have been made in connection with the incident. At number 3, the Central Bank of Nigeria CBN's Monetary Policy Committee has announced a significant increase in the benchmark interest rate to 24.75% from 22.75% in a bid to tackle rising inflation. CBN Governor Yemi Cardoso highlighted the committee's commitment to curbing inflation and restoring the purchasing power of Nigerians. The CBN also adjusted the cash reserve ratio (CRR) for merchant banks from 10% to 14%, maintaining it at a 45% for commercial banks, and kept the liquidity ratio unchanged at 13% to tighten control over the money supply in circulation. Cardoso stressed the importance of food security, urging the federal government to fully implement agricultural programs to increase domestic food production and reduce reliance on imported food items. At number 4, heavy rains have washed away Ochanja Road, a recently constructed road in Anambra State, southeast Nigeria. The road, built by Governor Charles Soludo's government in Anambra State, was supposedly inaugurated just a week ago. The road serves as one of the entry roads to the famed Onitsha Main Market and Ochanja Market in the state's Onitsha South local government area. It was washed away after heavy downpour on Monday evening, according to a video footage circulating on social media. Ejiofor Okpara, Governor Soludo's media aide, stated that contrary to rumors, road construction are still underway prior to the rainfall. Mr. Okpara claims that individuals who captured the video footage were being mischievous by pretending that the roads have been commissioned by the governor. He added that the ongoing Ochanja Road project was hampered by the rain because the gutters beside it were clogged with refuse. He did, however, say that the area's gutters had been desilted. At number 5, the APC governorship aspirant for the Ondo election, Paul Akintelure, has passed away, as confirmed by the APC spokesperson in Ondo State, Alex Kalejaye. His death comes shortly after he raised concerns about threats to his life. A medical doctor turned politician, Akintelure had a history of political involvement, running as the deputy governorship candidate in 2012 and contesting for the Ondo South senatorial election, both under the Action Congress of Nigeria (ACN) Tributes have poured in for Akintelure, with the Ondo APC expressing shock and sadness, highlighting his contributions to the party and democracy in Nigeria. The Lucky Aidatiwa campaign organization Foot Soldiers, LACO FS, are also in mourning and have suspended party activities for the week in his honor. At number 6, the Kano State High Court in Nigeria has sentenced Chinese national Zheng Kandong to death by hanging for the murder of his Nigerian girlfriend, Umukulsum Buhari. Kandong, aged 47, was found guilty of culpable homicide punishable with death under Section 221 of the Penal Code Law of Kano State. The incident occurred on September 16, 2022, when Kandong stabbed the 23-year-old to death at her family residence in Jambulo Quarters, Kombotso local government area of Kano. The deceased, popularly known as Umita, was on 1-year mandatory service with the National Youth Service Corps (NYSC). At number 7, Pelumi Nubi, the UK-based Nigerian lady driving solo from London to Lagos, has been involved in a car accident. The travel content creator revealed this through her Instagram post on Tuesday, March 26th. A segment of the footage showed Pelumi in a hospital's emergency department receiving attention from doctors and other medical workers. Before the accident, Pelumi was traversing Liberia, where she learned about Decoration Day, a national holiday dedicated to honoring the deceased by visiting and adorning their graves. At number 8, the Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company, IBEDC, has reported 1,459 cases of energy theft by subscribers between January and February 2024. The company is actively pursuing investigations and legal actions against offenders in collaboration with the federal government's Special Investigation and Prosecution Task Force on Electricity Offenses. The theft cases include meter bypass and illegal meter tampering, resulting in significant financial losses for IBEDC. Energy theft is now recognized as a criminal offense under the Electricity Act, carrying severe penalties, including imprisonment, and IBEDC warns customers against engaging in such activities. At number 9, medical experts have warned that economic hardship and widespread hunger in Nigeria could lead to an increase in chronic diseases and reduce life expectancy if not addressed. An internal medicine expert at the University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital in Enugu State, Dr. John Onyeboise, also stated that hunger may also result in higher rates of anxiety, depression, and the consumption of unsafe food and water, leading to outbreaks of diseases. The situation has been worsened by factors such as the removal of the fuel subsidy, currency devaluation, farmer-herder conflicts, and insecurity, causing a sharp rise in food prices. Doctors underscored the need for urgent intervention, including subsistence farming, price control measures, and increased investment in agriculture to alleviate the hunger crisis and its health implications. Finally, at number 10, a container ship bound for Colombo, Sri Lanka, rammed into a major bridge in Baltimore early Tuesday, causing it to snap in a few places and plunge into the river below. Baltimore Fire Chief James Wallace reported that 2 persons were retrieved from the waters beneath the Francis Scott Key Bridge. One of them was critically injured. A video uploaded on X shows that the cargo ship appears to have collided with one of the bridge's supports in the middle of the night, causing the ship to burst into flames. Director of Communications, Baltimore City Fire Department, Kevin Cartwright, said they were initially searching for at least 7 people and that it was too early to know how many people were affected, but describes the collapse as a developing mass casualty event. Synergy Marine Group, the ship's company, confirmed all crew members, including 2 pilots, are safe, with no injuries reported. The cause of the incident is under investigation. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.